Hello lovelies, Marissa Carter here in my pocket of countryside in Dublin, Ireland. I am about to plant up a relaxed, colourful and fun summer flower bed with plants that are easy to care for and that should bloom their heads off from now until the first frost. I'll talk you through what I'm going to put in the ground, and then I'll get planting pretty quick because it's been raining here in Dublin all day, and the sun has come out and the clouds have cleared, but in Ireland you just never know when it's going to start lashing again. So first up, I suppose we should probably go to the back of the border, and there I have some mountain hydrangeas that are a pink colour at the moment, but I do know that my soil is slightly acidic, so they might turn slightly more purplish in colour. We'll see how they do, and they will grow to about 3 or 4 foot, but it'll take them 10 years to get to their full size, which is about 4 foot in height, and they should spread out the same sort of 3-4 foot in width. And then in front of them I'm going to put some Agapanthus. I don't know if you can see them in the background there, but Agapanthus are perennials, so they'll come back year after year, and I have a mix of a kind of a bluey purple violet colour, and then I have some silvery white Agapanthus as well. Then we have some lavender, and I have lavender all over my garden and I just absolutely love it. This is the Lavender Hidcote, so the English variety, which is really hardy. It can take quite a bit of rain, and it rains about 200 out of 365 days of the year here in Ireland. So yeah, we need hardy lavender, and they do need good drainage. This area is on a bit of a slope, it's on a bit of a hill, so the rainwater will just drain away down the hill, which is good for the lavender. Then we have another favourite of mine, which is the Stipa, or the Mexican feathergrass, which you can see there. Oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. So Mexican feathergrass, or Stipa Tenuissima, or sorry, I'm really distracted because there's a beautiful butterfly over on the lavender over there. It's just sitting there looking gorgeous. The Stipa Tenuissima, or ponytail grasses, I have them in almost every sun bed in my garden. So they're the stitching in my garden. They tie in all the flower beds together, and they add a bit of continuity to the garden, and they also add just a bit of playfulness and a very relaxed kind of vibe to the garden. So I have plenty of them going in here into this bed. And then I have a Dahlia, well, a good few of them. I think I have 7 of these guys. This is an annual, so it'll probably die off come winter. When it gets really cold, these guys will be gonzo, but we'll replace them with something nice and bright and colourful over the winter. But these add just this huge big explosion of colour to the bed. And then I have a Heuchera here in this really dark cherry colour, which I think just ties in, looks really good, ties in beautifully beside the pink. And then behind me, the last flower that's going in is the common Shasta Daisy. So beautiful. I just can't get enough of these in my garden, if I'm honest. They're so easy to grow. They just bloom and bloom and bloom, and they're just so reliable and easy to care for, and they love full sun. So everything here is going to do really well in this spot, because as I said, it gets full sun all day long here, and it is now time to get planting.
can name a few of these plants.
Come on.
Are these called Moroccan daisies?
They are Shasta Daisy.
Okay, so Shasta daisies.
Yeah.
And lavender.
Wow, well done.
I can't name them more. I only know two of
Do you
these.
know what that one there is?
No.
It's a
Hydrangea.
Well done. Well
Oh.
done, Phoebe.
Let's try see this.
You know what that one is?
What?
Puh.
What?
Yeah, but the nickname for it is a puh.
Ponytail.
Well done.
What's the name of it?
It's called a Stipa. Tenuissima. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Tenuissima.
yeah, ponytail is what we call it. We have two honeybee hives here in the garden. They have about 50 or 60,000 bees in each of them, and the lavender is always teeming with honeybees. It is a real pollinator favourite. This is the Stipa Tenuissima Ponytails grass, and it doesn't have any blooms on it yet, but I'm going to show you what they look like when they get their blooms. So obviously not these blue alliums, but see there? Oh my goodness, just so beautiful. So it's also known as Mexican feather grass, and I think you can see why when you see them blooming. They give a really ethereal feel to the garden, and I just have them everywhere. And she's done. Finito. The Heuchera looking pretty there beside the Dahlia. Sea of lavender. Some gorgeous Shasta daisies. These ones haven't opened up yet. Little Agapanthus in there. Another one there, and another one there, and of course the beautiful mountain hydrangeas. Oh my goodness, they just look so gorgeous. Popped a few little dahlias in beside the hydrangeas at the back there. That's a white silvery Agapanthus that'll come out there. Just beautiful. Absolutely pretty in pink. Really happy with how that turned out. So what I'd say is you don't have to plant as many of each of each plant as I have, but what you could do is just tailor it to the size or the patch that you want to put the plants into. And so, say for example, I have 5 of the mountain hydrangeas. You could use 1, or you could use 3, or you could use 10. And then you could scale the lavender and the Shasta daisies and the Heuchera and the Dahlias and the ponytail grass. You can tailor it to the size of the area that you have to plant, and just make sure, if you are planting this scheme, then make sure that it is in an area that gets loads and loads of sun, 8 hours if possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the little put together. And I really enjoyed, really enjoyed planting. So I obviously didn't wait until morning before mulching. I just thought, you know what, the kids are in bed, I'll get it done now, and then I won't have to get up early in the morning before they get up to try and finish it. So if you haven't mulched before, let me tell you why I put bark mulch down, this stuff here. So first of all, it helps to suppress weeds, and then it also acts as insulation. So in the summer it stops the roots of the plant from overheating, and then in the winter it stops the roots from getting too cold. And then the other thing that it does, very importantly, is it helps to stop water from evaporating from the surface of the soil. So it will help your soil stay moist for longer, and it means you'll have to water a bit less. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and that maybe you picked up a tip or two, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Mwah!